Agricultural Bank of Namibia's Agri-Advisory Services Division offers training to farmers and bank clients in various farming enterprises in all 14 regions of Namibia through face-to-face sessions. The Agri-Learn online platform will share production content on various agriculture farming enterprises to build the knowledge of farmers from all walks of life. Join us as we embark on this virtual journey towards sustainable farming as we zoom into the basics of crop and horticulture production.
Good day, farmers. My name is Hank Saisai, the Technical Advisor of Crops and Poultry within Agribank's Agri-Advisory Services Division. Today I'm going to talk to you about marketing and planning. When you start a farming business, or if you already have a farming business, you need to understand that marketing is quite essential in your business and planning is essential in your business. For you to market, you need to produce, and how do you produce? You need to make use of a plan. Before you do any farming, you need to always remember that your farming should respond to addressing or solving a need or a problem. So when you start your farming business, always do market research. Find out which product you want to produce, what it will take for you to produce that product, what are the inputs that you need for you to at least start production, and then you need to also find out what are the marketing options that are out there for you to sell your product to. Now, with me, I have beef, which you produce from livestock farming, and I have onions that you produce from crop production. Now, you need to understand that most farmers, they do have a business model that they implement on their farms to ensure that they farm as a business. So if I'm a livestock farmer, livestock is my main asset that I need to put into use for me to get beef. And then if I'm a crop farmer, I need seeds that I need to turn into onions after a certain period of time. So let's look at beef first. You want to start producing beef for a specific market, you have to plan accordingly. First and foremost, you need to find a market, understand what they demand in terms of quantity, understand how much quality you should invest in producing your beef, and then they will tell you the requirements that you need to meet in order for you to market your produce. Once you have done that research and you start planning production, you need to know that for you to produce, you need a bull that must mate with a cow to produce a calf. And if you are under winner production, it's of importance to understand that every year the bull and cow should mate for you to get a calf every year. And it's always important to ensure that in your planning, you make room to make sure that I need to have 9 months under which the cow will be pregnant. And then after the 9 months, it will give me a calf. And then I keep the cow and calf together to allow the calf milk that it can access from the mother. And then after 7 months, I need to separate this calf from its mother and then allow the mother time to recover before I use her again for breeding. And then after you have weaned off this calf, it's important to know that now is the right time for me as a farmer to give this specific calf feed for the next 3 to 4 months to ensure that by the time it reaches 10 to 11 months old, it should reach a desired weight, which is at least 220 kg live weight. And at 220 kg live weight, if you have done research in terms of market prices, you will realize that that specific winner can sell for an average price of $48 per kg, and then that determines the income you generate from the winner. Remember, in this duration of waiting for the bull and cow to mate, to get a calf, and then you understand that this calf has to be on the farm for this period of time. What brings income on your farm? You need to diversify your farming options and include options such as horticulture production, where you produce vegetables that you can sell to local supermarkets, to local consumers, and so forth. And then this generates income for your farm in a short period of time. And then the beef is your main business, but it only takes a bit longer for you to have the product. So if you do that, you have diversified options that generate money on your income. And then the smaller businesses or diversified options like crop production and chicken production, they at least serve as a risk mechanism to ensure that if you have drought on your farm and you cannot produce any winners that are market ready, the crops and the chickens can still generate income that you can invest in this business of beef production by feeding your animals, vaccinating the animals, bringing more water and more feed to them to ensure that they grow very well. So when you are a crop farmer, For instance, you have an option to say, I'm going to produce vegetables and the focus that I'm going to have is onion production. You need to understand that for you to produce onions, you will incur costs. And normally you need to understand that on 1 hectare, which is 100 by 100 meters, which gives you 10,000 square meters, you need to know how much fertilizer you will need to use, what is the average cost of the fertilizer, what is the average income, what is your average yield on 1 hectare, and that will also help you determine that, okay, on 1 hectare, I use at least 86,000 Namibian dollars. If I use all the machineries, I irrigate every day to produce onions. And after 3 months, if I'm to sell that 1 hectare of onions, will it cover all my costs that I've incurred to produce the onions? And then you also need to understand that in your planning, you already include different marketing options for the onions and the different options for marketing your livestock to produce beef. So marketing and planning, they go hand in hand to ensure that your business always responds to what the market needs. And if you respond to what the market needs, that enables your business to be trusted and to become a reputable, and eventually your business now becomes sustainable because you are able to retain the customers that support your business. So always, farmers, it's important to remember that business-wise, from farming point of view, you need to stick to understanding market dynamics, and you need to plan accordingly to ensure that you meet each and every requirement of the market. And when there is a change in the market, your planning should have room for improvement or adjustments that you need to make to ensure that you still bring the right product in the right quantity, at the right terms, to the right people, at the right price in the market.
That's it for now. Join us next time for more valuable insights. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to avoid missing out on new content. Also, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram pages for more content.